Mhm. Hi, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the live. Well, I'm not in any rush. I have the time. I am so early that I'm so excited. I feel so happy. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Welcome to Auntie D TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome to Auntie D. Welcome to Auntie D. It's a pleasure to have you here. We're one big family. Welcome, welcome to Auntie D. Welcome to Auntie D. It's a pleasure to have you here. We're one big family. Welcome, welcome, guys. Happy to see you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for liking the like. And Joe Thorne. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? No, no, I'm not a trans. I'm not a trans. No, no. Why you people think that? Hi, hi, Joseph. How are you doing? I'm not even seeing so clearly. Happy blessed evening to you. How are you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. Guys, as you come on in, just thumbs up the live. Blessed evening to everyone. JB, how are you doing? Hi, Avery. How are you? My day has been good. Very nice. I got thank you, Presley. Presley, I don't know what you call that. I don't know. Thank you, Presley, for those that you sent. Thank you so much. Thank you, Avery Watson, Matthew. Thank you guys for liking the live and giving. Tonight is the night, right? Jay, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Mati Meto Casten. Wow, send me some thumbs up. Thank you, Avery. Meteo Castenda. Seems to be a Spanish name. I'm not saying it correctly, and I don't want to look as if I am spoiling his name. So how you doing, JB? Your belly full. It's not you alone. Avery says 9. Avery, how are you doing? Happy to see you. But you're 9. Why didn't you go and try look at another channel that is for kids? My channel is not for kids, you know. But I don't do anything that is not done. But you could go onto a kids channel, man. There are many kids channel around, you know, and you would have enjoyed them too. Thank you anyhow for being here. You love my hair? Okay. Thank you. That means I should wear it more often. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jay, you've been missed. You are being missed. I don't know why this, come up. I was waiting on it, you know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Auntie D and welcome here. My day, boy Jay, you come on so you always give a big shout out, but I don't know what happened. My day, let me say, my day was good, very nice. I enjoyed my day. It could have been probably a little better, but I felt that it was a fulfilling day. Come on, guys, 17 person here passing through. If each of you give me a little like, give me a little thumbs up, it would have been so nice. This stream is named Auntie D TV. So you're here. You didn't realize that you were there. So you're here now. So give the thumbs up a like. Thank you, Avery. Give the thumbs up a like. And then now you will always, and if you have not yet subscribed, you can subscribe. That would be nice. So when I go live, you put the notification on all. So when I go live, everybody, you will get the notification. And when I put out a video, it would have been the same thing. Yes, JB, my day went well. But it's one thing though. I don't really like the time going backward. Okay, yeah, I'm not really looking down. So I'm looking down and looking up. You don't worry yourself because I put the phone much higher. Put it a little higher. No, this is like you know, JB. Please, lovely reminder. Thank them to remind them to hit the button. Hit the thumb, sorry. Hit the thumbs up as they come on in. Because when they come on in, you know, they don't touch it at all. Lati love. Wow. Caleb. Hi, Letty. Avery said, what do you do for work? You want to employ me, Letty? Can you pay me? Hmm? You want to go into my business? Don't worry yourself. You just study your work at school. So when you're older, like me, you can get a job that will pay you. Right? So don't worry yourself. I don't like this time at all, Jay. Trust me, it make me feel drained and tired. And it just the mornings are nice, but I don't like the morning either. Thank you, Avery, for subscribing. I don't like the time. It make me feel like me sick. Honestly, I don't really like it. I like the one before. Right now, I'm thinking of, I don't know. I don't enjoy the time one bit. Because when I leave work 6 o'clock, I can't take when you reach 4 o'clock, you know. Right? When you reach 4 o'clock, the place is so dark and you just tune out. You feel like, say, yes, you should be home. So I don't think, no matter how you try, you know, it's to me, it's a stress. I was not anticipating. And if it's so, why don't they just stick to one time and not bother with the other time? Either stick the daylight saving or, you know, but I don't know. You know, no sickness. No. Okay, what I want to talk about, seeing as Avery, you're hurrying. Why you want to if I have kids of my own? Hi, Irish Jimmy. I wonder why you people come pack up over here. Huh? Good night, T. How are you doing? I don't know why Jay's running, you know, so him run to one side, and Jay and Jimmy, all of them, they don't like to go on the side that has the ads. I know, you know. They don't like that side of the ads, so they try to escape. Jimmy, how are you? How are you doing? How was your day today, Jimmy? Hi, Tetla, good evening. Some of your friends ain't over on the other side, but you stay where you are because the things are nice. Questions were made to ask, but sometimes you don't go into people's private life to want to find out too much when it is of no relevance to you. Understand? We can talk about other things other than being personal. And if you look at the community guidelines, we keep our privacy rights. Cheryl, I tried to reach you before this storm, and even since this storm, I don't know. So I say I don't know, but seeing as you are You are up. You're up in the south side of Trelawney, right? The south side of Trelawney. I realized that you would have had some problem there. You just get service, okay. Yes, I don't. You know. I looked at. I said, but I remember they were talking about parts of Trelawney, but everything gone. Oh, you mean everything gone? When I come on your thing tomorrow, I don't know. That's what I know. Like when I put up this thing, you know. Jimmy saying needs some bedroom service. I don't know what he wants. If he wants dinner, supper in bed because breakfast, lunch, and dinner gone, so it must be supper. Must be supper. Must be supper. Cheryl, how your house go? Everything flat out? When I say everything gone, guys, everything is gone. I don't know why. Charlotte is not here. It's Cheryl. Um. So everything like everything. Hi, Bellis. I cannot call the name and say Bellis. Prayers for all the people of Jamaica. Bless up. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. And thumbs up the live too, because we are here trying to reason. We have to encourage each other because we don't, we are all in it. We are all Jamaicans. We are families. What up, Auntie? How you get on YouTube live? How I get on YouTube live? Or you mean how I get on? How you get on YouTube live? And the day ain't laughed yet. We will get there. I don't like when you guys are over here because this over here doesn't work. Okay. The big man. Yes, I saw it this evening. I was this evening he reached Jamaica. It looked like he's not really interested that much. To me, I don't know if he's trying to be as if nothing can go on without him. So not even sweet me neither when I look at him talking and like him, look like he reached another level. So he can, really want to look back. Yeah. In a while from now, we will have the two things. Guys, like up the live. Yes, Cheryl. I'm sorry that so all the trees in your yard blow down, and your house, you see everything gone. We don't see everything gone. You mean your house smashed down flat? Your flat don't have anything. Is that what you mean when you say everything gone? Hi, universe, sweet sweats. I would be a carrot because I need better eyesight. Okay. If you guys were a vegetable, which one would you choose? Tetla is over on the horizontal live. I don't know why some of you gone over on the vertical. I know why, but I think you should be on the horizontal. Tetla not coming on the vertical. She wants to be on the. You guys are going to come over on the horizontal. It's better there, I think. You two people is run away from the ads. Every side I go, they run. Which of the vegetable do you like to be, guys? If you were to be a vegetable. My granny used to say, if you eat carrots, they're good for the eyes. She would say you never see a rabbit with glasses. Oh my God. You never see a rabbit on. Auntie, I hate when people went to know your yes, I don't. I have to guard it. Because whatever you say here goes out. I say when the ads are, no, you won't see the ads over there. You won't see the ads on this live here. This is the vertical. You don't see ads on vertical. You see it on the other one, the horizontal. So I was surprised you guys run over there. But even when the ads come, that doesn't stop anything, you know. It's when it's I don't know why you, I know JB, you don't want to be over there. You prefer Kalalo. Right. I love Kalalo too, you know. I will eat the carrot, but I prefer Kalalo. I will eat Kalalo every other day. You have some nice chunky carrot, Kalalo, I mean. They are so nice. And you don't have to have anything to put with it. I have a good friend in Mobay. The thing is running so fast. I am in Florida. He told me everything from Black River to Mobay is mashed up. Many are without any result. Yeah, most people have no house. The path that the storm travel flatten out the people in. James Brown, I want to know her private life. I want to watch Auntie eating her dinner. I had my dinner already. If I had to come on the live and eat dinner, I would be able to finish. Because I'll be looking at what you're doing, and then by the time the dinner halfway, it would have been cold. Come on, guys, come on the horizontal, man. I don't know why you people going, you know, are going to. Tetla is on the horizontal, and that makes it nice. No, man, I eat on my life when I'm ready, but I realize people don't really want to eat on their life again. When you're eating your life, this one want to know what is in your plate, and they comment on everything you eat. No, man, if I want to eat something, I will eat it. Right, Tetla? I will eat it. I was on today. Or same another one want to know if I'm in the States again. What, you're going to come and look for me? Are you going to come and look for me, ballistic rumban? Jimmy wants to know. I wonder why Jimmy wants to know. Okay. I'm from the Caribbean. I'm from the Caribbean. Tetla seeing ads away is so nice. Thank you, Tetla. You soon see them coming up because JB come over, Irish Jimmy, Cheryl. I don't know why they come. Because in time to come, they're going to cut out the vertical, you know, and we have to go focus on the horizontal. They're just curious. Oh my. Yes, I'm in the US. Sorry, I'm in the US. If I was back home, you'd have known. You'd have seen, because back home we don't really stay inside unless it's cold, or you know, and like now people be out on their probably their back porch or front porch or something. It's different here. I know, Balles. You're given it ball striker bandito. Oh, ball striker bandito. Okay. Yes, Tetla dear. Happy to know that you're settling in now, right? I can the ads going on. And when you guys are on the ads and you can still communicate with each other, you don't have to wait. You understand? I think it's interesting when the ads are on though. It doesn't stop you from communicating to each other. You may not hear me or see me at the time when the ads are rolling, but you know. Well, because I wanted them both to start at 8. And then this one jump off first, and then the other one, you know. I know it's not your fault because I nearly stopped it, you know, but I said, okay, sometimes people take all 15, 20 minutes to come on. So I said, let it run. Whoever comes, you know. So if you were a vegetable, which one would you want to be, Joe? Gwen Smith says spinach. I don't like spinach, you know. Believe me. I will eat it if I have to. I don't really like it. I don't know why. I like celery. You would be an onion. You'd be an onion. That's the worst one to be. Smelly, smelly. Wow, the scallion would be nice. Nice fragrance. But I think I like callaloo and I like celery, cabbage, all of those. But it doesn't matter whether you like it. The fact is that we get a response. It seems as if Cheryl. Oh, that means that she. Oh, she get. Maybe she has. Thank you, Gwen Smith. Maybe she has Starlink because I understand that Starlink is what's in now. I don't know how they get the Starlink, but I hear that people are using the Starlink. I love them though, even though they're a bit. Yes, that's it. That's it. The ads is a form of support to channel we have to do. Oh, yes, and I realize some people they will walk and pee peep when I'm on the horizontal alone, and the pee peep, and then they don't come on. Mm-mm. So you just say, let me run the two. But I've been on here a whole hour and a half already. Last week, one night. And luckily I had this one on. Nobody come on this one. So they peep and pass through and they don't come on. So, But in a while, YT is in their plans at when they reach, they are going to, okay, they are going to only allow certain low level person who don't have at a certain level, um, what you say now, subscribers to use the vertical. So all who are over a certain amount will have to use the horizontal. So at the end of it all, once you pass that required amount, you have to use it and push. You can realize nobody not using it. People don't want to come on it. They say the ads. And the ads, it's a way of supporting the channel. If they don't want to see the ads, people don't come on and they want to do what they're doing. They don't really want to contribute. Me so appreciate you. Okay, Elon Musk created an app for people in Jamaica because I heard that they can get it free. I don't know how. Somebody was going to send me the link, but I didn't hear anything again. And then they said if I get the link, I could send it to somebody who is in Jamaica and they could use it because she said it's free. So I don't know how. But if I get the link by that time, but then I would send the link to somebody. So it's some link. Well, maybe you have to Google to find it. Starlink for Jamaica. Thank you very much, Joseph. Man, I know you use that your big broad name now. No more JB again. Tetla, happy evening. Why you don't want to come in the house? Why are you hiding? Because you take yourself and go hide. You're treating her bad. And she come on today, she asks for you. She come on last night, she asks for you. Oh my Lord. She asks for you. I have to say you may and she come tonight, she asks for you. I say that maybe you're at work and see. You come and go find friend in a tea. Hey, man, making drop down. Ball striker band. Irish gone already. Irish Johnny gone already. Irish Jimmy. You come and put on a little piece and gone. You put up a little thing and gone. Yeah. Yes, somebody's on here. Yes, man. I wonder. Boy, I'm nowhere near to you, girl. Yeah, that's it, love. Say, I know you miss me, darling. I'm here now. Okay, I'm not going to interfere. But which label if you come and go look for you? It's a long, long drive and how much 100 miles? Because I am at East, upstate New York, and you wait down in the south there. You know where there's something here? this thing here. It's not coming off. Yeah. Yes, we're looking at I said to myself, we could the reason why I even put up both of them is you find that persons who are not subscribers to the channel, they won't get a chance to be on this live with the tablet. So I said, let me balance the thing. And I realized persons come on here today and they run go back up. But Joe me like when, because boy, not pretty. Yes, she frightened me out of my wits end, telling me that she's there. But don't go where any crocodiles are, Got them plenty down there. And snake and some big lizard me here. So, better go up by yourself. Like when you back home, you can't walk. You don't tell me go anywhere new. For me, I like to walk out to know the place. Mm-hmm. Like to walk out. Like to walk out to know the place. So if you realize only persons who come on here, if the person who come on here is not in blue, it means that the person have somebody who is a subscriber to this channel, so they use that person's phone to come on here. So if you're not a subscriber, you won't get to be on the horizontal. So once they subscribe, then they can come over. So I didn't want people who subscribe over with them who just a subscriber and I want to know my business. If me working and me don't know what they want to know, which part me live in America. I don't know what they want. I don't want they go looking for me. Yeah, man. But JB should. I wonder. But I'm far from JB still in America. Far. It's a long drive from upstate. Whoa, it's a long drive. JB cannot say no. So you better try answer and say yes. Right. Don't let me have anything. Try say yes. Try say yes. Yes. I Jimmy hop off and gone. You hop off and gone. My girl, how you fit come in the alligator pan and don't tell me it nah go work, you better know. Wow. But very, oh, I don't know what to read. I don't know, you guys have some names, I can't even pronounce it. I can't even pronounce the name that I see, that I'm looking at. And I don't want to say it and not pronouncing it properly and cause any problem. You don't see any. When we have discussion, we have quality discussions. You say it will be my pleasure, but you are always. Yeah. I'm trying to see how many I would have to pass through a number of states, you know. The only Lady J. How are you doing, Lady J? How are you doing? Happy to see you. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good day. I'm not finishing though. I was watching you spinning some things about fasting. Some things weren't it like water and something else. And it's been half a rush. I was at work and I peep. And I was supposed to go back and finish it, you know, but I didn't get the chance. Like you were turning some things on a table, like a little thing. And I said, oh, she's on to her fasting now. And I said, this is what you're going to have today. So I say, you're so strong. It seems like you do it every week? A day out of every week? I thought you did like once per month. Well, you're a very strong woman and you know why you're fasting and you will get your reward. You get your reward. So how has your day been? Lady J, the only Lady J. Oh, the ads are running. Okay. So, Lady J, if you were to be a vegetable, which one would you want to be? I'm trying to interact some of the things, you know. Which one do you want to be? I would prefer Kalalu. If you were a vegetable, which one do you want to be? Lady Janice, happy blessed night. How are you today? Boy, negative. You know, say that. Blessed night to you, girl. Everything seems to be blossoming. You're looking much happier. Then I can imagine your arm, your knee, your leg, or whatever is improving. Because if it wasn't, your face would not be looking so bright. But I noticed that you're very positive. You have a positive look. Oh, you do it every other day. Okay. Wow. The 8th of November. I have quite a few November friends, you know. Okay. The 8th, I'm going to make a special note and ring up. Happy birthday to you. They said, I don't want to be none because people will eat me, auntie. Oh, but it would be nice. It would be good. Somebody said, Rita says carrot. That's beautiful. Carrot will give you a good eyesight. And carrot is very filling. But I don't know why I love callaloo. I love callaloo, you know. Man, I love callaloo and bread. Anything callaloo is served with. Anything it is served with, I like it. I would even put it in a bowl and eat it by itself. Back home, callaloo was something you have at least twice per week. Yeah, it's sure to be one on Sunday and one evening in the week to help up with the meat, the fish kind for the week. So you have Sunday morning, and then you will have another liquor for maybe Monday or sometime. And then nice with boiled banana, nice with bread. Anything you put it with. The love color, love fried. Yes, and then nice with fried dumplings. Yes. Yeah, the second person who said spinach. I don't know, but I don't have the taste for spinach. I don't know. I even more, you know, I eat celery raw, and I didn't know I could eat it raw. I cut them up very, very small and put them in the other salad, in the salad and eat it. And I didn't know I could eat it raw. They say it helps you to reduce weight. I don't know. But I tried. I tried. But quite a number of persons respond that they like spinach and carrot. Rita, how are you, Rita? Boy, somebody says I'd be gourd plant. Which one you call gourd plant? I don't know which one is gourd plant, but whatever it is, all vegetables are good for the system. Vegetables help to clean, purify the blood, and makes you healthy. Cause we put so much garbage in our body, we eat all sort of things, and then at the end of the day, the body doesn't get any substance, any nourishment from it. But you just full up the stomach and make you feel like you're full up, which you're full up, but at the end of the day, it's not anything with nutrients. It's mostly fiber still, but not the right fiber that you want in your diet. Right? That's how it go. But I know they say spinach is very, very good to have in your diet. Very, very good. I will eat it like once a while. I eat a whole heap and don't go back again. Yes. So, Lady J, do you know anybody in Jamaica or in the Caribbean who could have suffered from Hurricane Melissa? We are looking at how we can encourage anybody. But sometimes, although we talk on the live, persons somehow when the live goes out, the 8th of November is your blessed day. That happy blessed day in advance. Finish, Auntie, I will be listening. Okay, okay, be careful. Focus on the road because I don't want anything to happen. The laws of the land are very strict. So be careful, please. So as I was saying, when what was I was saying about before? It break my concentration. Yeah, when we put things out, it goes out in the World Wide Web. It's gone. You can't take it back again. Even when we delete it, take it off from the channel or whatever, and YT may delete it just the same. It is already out there. You understand? So persons will probably one day come across and see where some people are talking about going the future, going forward after the Melissa, the future, and how are they going to go forward? How are they going to forward means that it's going into the future because persons have lost their homes. See, Cheryl say everything gone, and she just chip in and she's out. So maybe she's at a gas station. I don't know because see, people gather at gas stations to get Wi-Fi because they can't get it at their home because it's not yet out. And now that somebody says that Elon must have put out. Yes, we want to focus on the road, I beg because I see like we're coming to the end of the year. I don't want anything, not a thing to happen. I would love for the Lord to keep us all to end the year and start the year again. Because we all met in this year. In this 2025, we all met. So we move on into 26 together, right? So please. So, how? Looking at it, how can we suggest ways how people can plan things by going forward together? Because if you're going forward together, you can't go by yourself. Because when I look, guys, I don't know if you have been following on the internet, but when I look and see the devastation in Black River, parts of St. Elizabeth, everywhere, and parts of Central and Eastern Westmoreland, part of St. You see how the thing work? If it was only in one parish, it wouldn't be so bad, But it work, so it touch every parish. So if it didn't come from the south to touch every parish, maybe it would have come from the east or the west and just sweep right across. And if it was from the north, it just come right over and take everybody gone. Hey, look, that's what it was planning to do. But God said no. No, not you. So I'm saying that The way the places them, the people them, they try pick up little clothes. They need clothes. They need clothes, right? And they need food. And you know when you're not getting anything to eat, you know you can't even sleep. You can't get no water probably. She no run gone, man. Maybe the ads come up, so she watching the ads too. She no run gone. No man. So when you look at it, it touched Mandeville, it touched Clarendon, St. Catherine going up. It touched the only place I don't really hear say it touch is St. Anne. Me not hear anything about St. Anne. I don't hear St. Anne mentioned. It look like it's the only parish. Parts of St. Mary, parts of Trelawney, parts of it doesn't look like Portland get it that much neither. It seems as if St. Thomas get it more than Portland. So I said to myself, oh my, how are they going to move forward? Even if St. Anne get it too, then that means every parish get it. That's why it is so difficult. Because I never noticed St. Anne get it. Okay, Tets. You see, I suspected. Thank you, Tets. I don't know what I would do without this lady, This lady is like a sister. She's so humble. She's not like me. She deserves somebody really great. I don't know if she's great. I'm a great chat too much, But yes, T, you're a wonderful person. I'm not going to hide it. Me tell my son about it. Me talk about it. When me couldn't see your command the other day when the storm a rock, you better call her. I say, my God, my God. Ali Jordan. How are you, Ali? You like carrots? That's beautiful. So you see how many people are going to have nice, pretty skin? They're going to looking so lovely because rabbits love carrot. Rabbits are strong. Rabbits can run long. Rabbits have good eyesight. As somebody said in the light that their grandmother always said they never see rabbit wear glasses and they eat only carrots. And we have to eat carrots in order to have good eyesight. Can you imagine? Right, Ali? Ali seemed to have left. Yes. Yeah. So that's why, Ali jump off. Then, have God already, Auntie. She's. Yes, you have God. But what me looking at? Lord, me never know say touch St. Anne, Because if you say do more too, and I don't understand this thing come with some frost. Like it roast up the leaf them. They leave them on the trees that are left and the tree then look like when you catch fire and then roast and brown. So those trees look like the leaves going to fall off, will fall off, and that they make the tree may die, may not survive. When you have sea frost and they go on plants, it tend to destroy the plants. So me never know. Come and say how me not hear anything about St. Anne, even in parts of St. James. I heard a lady was saying that persons who were there with pregnant women or whatever had to go to the hospital because she don't feel the child moving from when. So maybe, the lady was even crying and she was talking. So I imagine that too. Children are at school. They need to get some tents though. That's the fastest way out. Give them tents because a couple thousand well people, a couple thousand well. So they can build house and give them land to build up house right away. They don't have the money. So give them the tent and give them the lot of land. And the people go do their little farming or whatever they can do and take time build up. It don't make sense to put up no more board. But we no must time for and the board is the easiest thing they're going to buy is the ply. They're going to buy back the ply and make ply house. They're going to make ply house because the lumber itself is expensive. And you cannot build concrete on land that is not yours. So I look at it and say, my God. Yeah, me no hear Clarendon. Maybe that's why Clarendon, me never hear Clarendon mentioned and St. Anne. Me no hear those two parts. I me know the first thing me hear this storm was going to go St. Thomas and Kingston. Then the next thing me hear, Donna St. It stop. Then the next thing me hear, Southwest St. Elizabeth. It's about Jesus, you go down to the grill. Because really, and then Manchester is so funny. Manchester having a whole heap of water cover people's house. They having water soaking from underground. So where the water where all that water will cause so much problem. The house end up still in the water, so right up under the roofing. Those houses are good again. It looked like the place was a riverbed. And water rising elsewhere. A place named Williamsfield. Water is rising. So and so nice big house, Nice big pretty houses. So how are they going to, if they don't work together, it's not going to happen. You understand me? Because yes, are some pond. Because I don't know how you could have build houses and how the water not if the water just sit down. Big mandible. You say, how come this? Big pretty nice house. Big pretty nice house. And the water just circle around the wall, cover what are some of the house. Moby had it bad too. But how are they, remember that if you don't own the land, you see again, government have a lot of land, they must cut up to give the people in. Cut it up and sell the people in. And like give them some time to start. Like when the disaster came, give them some time to start paying for it. But no worry about them prepare now because they're not working and they don't have no money. Even if and it looked like it affected courts to become a courts place to battered. Me no can understand that. Me no can understand that. Me trying to think. And me say, what can I understand this? But remember, see, 100 block how much $1,000? You have to buy block, sand, stone, cement, steel. 5 things. I may tell you, say, all of them expensive. So the ply will always come in handy. But boy, dead bodies lay down on the road all about the place. They say it seems as if people may soon get cholera because dead bodies lay down all about them. They don't contact them up yet. Because to me, they should just get one police officer and some people and give the name and just then record the name and keep it at the police station. In case anybody goes searching for those people and just dig one hole and bury them. Just bury them there so. Because people don't have time to go look money at bank and fit to have 9 nights and set up and kind of something. They don't have the space for it. People are not close to go on 9 nights. People are not close to go on grave digging. So what them say, the ashes to ashes and dust to dust and just finish already it. When life get back better, they can, have a memorial service. But me not see nobody capable of having that now. The people don't have any clothes to wear go. So they want the children come back to school. Then someone have to tell them, say, if you come out of the school, it's not a shelter anymore. So what is going to happen? What's the future? What's going forward is going to be like? Going forward, what is it going to be like? What's it going to be like? What can they do? You understand me? What can they do? The first, they have to get shelter. If they get shelter, they still need clothes. They need food because they are not able to go to work because everybody is affected. So, I say, you could look at it going forward. JB say, they don't need to build no more borders at all. Alright, that's true that still. Oh, but what are they going to do? Stay in the tent? I know the government have a lot of land. All they do go and cut out the road, which should take time. Cut road, put in electricity and water, and the people then go and do what they can. We can't out of board house. Board house of the poor people. Board house of the poor people. Easy when a person work have a little money and go buy a couple sheet of ply and then set up the little place. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't hear anybody again. What's it gonna be like going forward? We have to go together. We have to work together. People may not have the money to pay because you can't imagine the tradesmen are going to charge a lot of money. They're going to charge a lot of money. So if it was $20, $100 a day, then we raise it because they want to build back for them house. And the other person may not have it. May not have it at all. They may not have it. So that's why I kept saying that they're going to need something temporary. And while they're in it, they try and move up to what is better. I know in the 80s when Gilbert came, people were living in tents for years, long, months, long. The tents were very strong, but these days, nothing is strong like those days. So the tents are going to be so thinner. I'm not talking the blue plastic where people put up and cover things, tarpaulin on different kind of something, complete. Those days, man, in the 80s, things were cheap. So people could, get things. But the man, the woman look away because I know the water lie down. And the water springing up somewhere else again. So, you see, that man, is going to be covered with water. It's like when I say it's pure grief. Pure grief. Michaela. That I got in the stream like you told me. I'm looking. Are you coming over on this one? Going to the next one. Yes. Yes. What's wrong here? I'm not hearing anybody. You guys watching the ads or you're falling off? Falling off? I don't hear anything about. I'm here talking about. Somebody say board house. They don't need to be no more board house at all. So what would you suggest that they do temporary then? What would you suggest that they do temporary? What would you suggest that they do? Cut bamboo and make bamboo house? Or what? I think they could work together. They would have to work together, man. But not everybody have the money put down. First, when they don't plan for something, And then food for the poor build board houses, you know. They build board houses because of poor people house. So I don't see an end to board house. I still see it going on. You have more people that doesn't own land than who own the land. And if who own the land, they too tend to live in board house. My parents had land, you know, and they built board house. It's luckily they passed on. You know, some sections they had it with concrete, but majority of it was board. They said board house is warm. Just like up here I realized too, but it's a little different here. Mm-mm. Well, you can, you can, you can miniverse. What's her name? I can't even say the name properly. Yuki Miniverse says eggplant. Oh, you like eggplant? That's nice. That's a very rich food too to have. Eggplant. And it's not popular. You like eggplant? Okay, I like it too. I like it too. Yuki Miniverse? Yuki Miniverse? What are your views on going forward with the persons who have suffered losses with Hurricane Melissa? What would you suggest that they do? They are still in shelters. They have to take food and clothing to them. But what do you think they should be planning now when they get back out of the shelters? Where they put them to stay? Because their houses were gone, flood and everything gone, all their groceries. They don't have any clothes or any food. They don't have any house to live in. What do you think they should do? What do you think they should do, UK Universe? Hi, Ruffert. Ruffet. I am not a bro. You're trying to be difficult? Yeah, they don't need to build any more board houses. But what is going to happen? David, how are you, David? Welcome to the live. If you were a vegetable, David, which one would you want to be? If you were a vegetable. Yeah, I know it's David. I call him David Sass. I know it's David. If you were a vegetable, which one would you like to be? Everybody have different choices. You don't have to be real. You just choose a vegetable. You be a carrot. Most people say they would want to be a carrot. Why would you want to be a carrot? Why would you want to be a carrot? Why would you want to be a carrot? Well, carrot they say, gives good eyesight, right? And everybody wants to have good eyesight. So, as I was saying, our topic for discussion is work going together as a people, all those that were in the people that had suffered from the hurricane, because it's small. So, well, that's true, but it's very nutritious, you know. very nutritious to have in your diet, right? What do you think? Have you, by the way, have you heard about Hurricane Melissa? Have you ever heard about a hurricane? What do you know about hurricanes? So if you can, a hurricane is almost like a tornado, but the tornado starts from the ground up, right? Or from the top coming down, taking up everything, right? But the hurricane now, strong winds and rain and thunder and lightning, it's awful. It blow down houses just like a tornado. It blow down trees. It can blow away vehicles. It come with a lot of rain. So what would you suggest to those people now who they are in shelters? They don't have any home to go home to. They are still there. They have to get food from people to eat. So their life to go on now, they have to have a plan. So what would you suggest? What would you suggest they do? Go and live in a cave or rebuild back the same board houses that were once blown down, or try to get a stronger house with concrete on it so they can escape into it if there's a problem. That's what we're talking about. The future of those persons who have suffered from um, from Hurricane Melissa. I don't hear anybody on this leg here. They're silent. Come on, guys. Why you keeping quiet now? David, jump off. Well, that's how it goes. Sometimes some people are shy and answering. I'm over an hour. This one say 1 hour and 2 minutes. The one say 57 minutes. I may go hour and a half. So it's basically I started 8 o'clock. So it's after 9. It's going up to 9. Near 9. So what happened to these people? Are you still here? When the ads come on, people get to be very, very quiet. And Jabe said he was so filled with food, he can't go anymore. That is why I end up have to have the two devices, because over here he may fall asleep, and on this side people would drop in. My waist. Thank you, Lady J. Be careful, I see you on the road, I don't expect anything from you at all. Get on the road. I appreciate you. How are you going with your watch hours? Sitting up long with me. My back. My back, We're up to 9 o'clock. I don't like this time at all, Lady J. I don't like this time at all. It makes me feel tired. Makes me want to go to my bed. Oh, you're home now, big. Okay. Now, I was saying the topic that I had was going forward into the future. What should these people who suffered the hands of hurricane halfway in? Take your time. I know you hear me, but just take your time. I don't want nothing fall from your hands. Maybe it's dropping off, Joshua Ortiz. Hi, Joshua. How are you, Joshua? Joshua Ortiz. Welcome to the live, Joshua. How are you doing? How are you doing? You're doing good. Okay, and how was your day today? I hope you had a good day. We are talking about persons. Okay, that's good. Mine was too. My day was good. Persons who would have suffered and had losses after Hurricane Melissa. How do you think they should plan on going forward now? Should they go back and build the same board houses that once were blown down? What do you think they should do? Because if they are still in the shelters, they are going to the children will soon need the classroom to use. They have to unite. Yes, they have to unite and work to build together. Everybody take their own little time and work on little. One day work on this person house, another day on another person house. So the hands go around and help. Some may not have the money, but if the government is able to, or some groups are able to give them some little money where they can even set up one little something that they can shelter in. If they're not united, they won't be able to work together. They're going to be confusion. That's why what we're saying. We think that there has to be some amount of unity. What do you think, Joshua? Can people work together if they're not united? I'm asking you, talking something, you're going to ask me, what is my favorite flower? How does that relate to what we're talking about, Joshua? Hi, Zonas, how are you doing? You're on, you should be on the other side, Zonas. You should be on the other side. You want to go out and come back in? I don't know how my favorite flower relates to what we're talking about, Joshua. Hmm? We're trying to have a conversation about persons who have lost their belongings in a hurricane last week, Tuesday. They have no other choice but to work with what they have. If it's board house, that was a blessing is all about. Yes. That's what I say too. If it's although the board houses are not safe, but it is what people may be able to give them. You understand? Because they will have to when they are able to put up their own wall now, concrete, then they can take up the board. But if they don't own the land, they cannot put up concrete. And also, it means that they have to try and use the board until, as you say, that's what I think too, because some of them, okay, they just agree with you, agree. I don't know what you're saying, Joshua. Okay, bye. See you another time. Seem as if you want to go to bed. Go to bed. Tomorrow will be a better day. All right? Tomorrow will be a better day. Zonas saying hello. But Zonas, you need to come on the other device. The horizontal one. The horizontal. Yes, they have to. They have to. The government probably. It would have been easier for the government if they do have lands to give them. Well, they are going to give it to them just like that. They may allow them to pay to some payment sometime, you know. But I think that they need shelter, and then they can move on. Although some of them was not working, you know. It's all about having a roof above your head and a pay. Of course, because some of them house gone, you know, gone. Every piece of wood gone, everything gone, everything, the zinc gone, everything. Whatever they see, then the trees, then I see some big trees, you know, falling on some people's house. Fall down. I don't know how they sleep in the house with those big trees. Yes, the trees are nice to have, but the trees are too big. The trees then just drop on the house and mash them up. Big trees. Just I say, I agree what you're saying. To Two, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm just giving up. And by and just try to get followers. And just try to get followers. Try your best and never give up. Okay. What you say? I'm saying I agree with you, or saying two, I don't know what you're trying. You don't understand the question, but I'm just giving up. Why are you giving up, Joshua? You give up easily. You don't give up so easily. And I don't understand what you're trying to say. Why should you give up so easily? There's no point in giving up. We are trying to say, I made it clear. We're trying to say that the persons who were affected by the hurricane, they are going to need to go back to their homes. But their homes were all broken down with the hurricane, strong winds and rain. And the trees, they have no home to go back to. So we were just trying to talk to find out the best way possible. So when one of those persons should come across this live, they can say, oh, that's a good idea. Because when the live goes out, nobody knows where it will end, whose hands, whose eyes will see it. So we have to have sensible thinking as to what. So I believe if they are able to get a tent to stay their time and start, but majority of them is going to go back to board houses because that's what they can afford. Because if you don't own the land, you cannot build a concrete on it. You understand? So we're looking at the people, those who suffered. The hurricane has displaced many persons, thousands and thousands. And I see only temporary measure that is going to be able to help them until they are able to stand strong on their 2 feet. Yeah, that is it. That's what we're trying to say. Zonas, are you there? I'm not seeing anything from you. You're gone? Have a few minutes more. I'm not doing 2 hours. 2 hours is very long. I did a little over an hour today, and I will just want to see an hour and a little bit. I can't do 2 hours every time, right, Lady J? 2 hours is very tiring. For right now, my back giving me problem. I feel like I want to go and lay down. You understand me? 9:05. I feel like I want to go stretch out a little bit. Right, so we just want to go a few minutes more. Secondly, 1 hour. But I don't see you, Zona, so I don't know where you're at. Have a roof above your head and a place to sleep is very important. Very, very important. We take it lightly, but it's important. Because when they're ready for this, yeah, man, that's why me just, in the next few minutes, me end the life. Because it's not easy. I've been up from about before 9 o'clock this morning. And I always try to go back and get a few minutes before I leave out in the day. Well, I never get to go back and finish. So I said, hi, Brittany, how are you? Yeah, you say you'll be back and you're back. I didn't get to work. So I'm just running out a few minutes more. And then I go and finish for the night because I can't do, today straight. So many hours. I've gone 12 hours already. And I was out. Brittany Brown, how are you doing, Brittany? Yes, you told me you'd be back, and I see that you're back. So, Brittany, what are your views on persons who have suffered at the hands of Hurricane Melissa. How do you think best for them to go forward to start life again? What should they do? I mean, that's just our opinion. What should they do? Should they go and live in a cave? But even if you live in a cave, when the water come, you don't know when the water will pour into the cave. As water's always in cave. You don't know. They are going to need a roof over their head because right now, most of them are staying in shelters, and the shelters are mainly schools. And school will soon to be reopened because they want to start school like tomorrow. Right. So, right. So, okay, you got to go to bed. Okay, your brain shutting down. Okay, understand. Go to bed, my dear. Have a good night rest, and we'll see you soon. You told me you'd be back, and you're back. Even if you come and say hi, I appreciate it. Yes, guys. So that's how it is. 5 minutes more, and then I'm out of here. Right? I'm not hearing from only Lady J. I'm hearing from now. So I'm just about to. I'll just let it go until um Lady J. Can you tell me when the ads stop running? Whenever they come up, and then we can just end it. Sorry. Maybe she's gone too. She's tired too. Yeah. All right. Be here tomorrow. Yes. It's about time to go to bed because honestly, 9 o'clock no would have been 10 o'clock. And the 9 o'clock no make you feel like it's after 11 because I feel like I want to go and stretch out in my bed, just relax and. But I say, let me come on the live, meet with my family. The live, everybody in the live is my family. If I don't meet them one day, I feel like I'm out of place. So, you're back. Have a good night's rest. Take care of yourself and all the best. Yeah. Yes, Lady J. Yeah. Actually, I was supposed to send a text to some people, but. Oh, I never remember at all. Sit me. Mm-hmm. Yes, my dear. All right, Lady J, have a good night. I will just let it go until nobody's left on the channel. All right. Thank you for being here, and thank you guys for being here as well. And those who are my silent listeners, my silent watchers, I thank you also for being here. Yeah, if I don't come because I know I would not be able to stay the 2 hours tonight. I use 1 hour today, and then I say, come now tonight. Normally when I do in the day, if I get 2 hours of having persons and in the day, I don't bother come back in the night. But I was late. If I had gone 2 hours, I'd be late for work. So I said, let me just do 1 hour. And then I said, all right, I will do the other hour tonight. No, the system is closing down. But what I'm going to do, and I'm learning this as I go along, and I'm going to share with you, is I'm going to share with you is you leave it until it go to either 1 or 0. Nobody. Then, you have a wonderful rest too and a peaceful sleep. Let me tell you something. When I drop in that bed, it's when what the Bible says. The sleep of a laboring man is sweet. The sleep, All right. I don't know how we got out of jail. Maybe you want to tell me, but it doesn't relate to my question. My question is asking. I don't know. When you put a question, people tend to sidestep the question and they come with other questions. And when you ask a question, they sidestep and disappear. There are they come with some question not relating to what I'm talking about. Those persons who suffered at Hurricane Melissa last week Tuesday, their homes were destroyed. Some people are drowned in the process. Some are at shelters. So I'm talking about those who are at shelters. How are they going to move forward in life? They don't have any more house. Their house smash up. They don't have any clothes. Everything went up and disappear, gone with the wind. The wind take it away, blow off. Everything is gone. All they have is a suit on their backs. So we are talking about ways how they can. Are you going to ask me a question? How did P. Diddy get out of jail? I don't know how he get out of jail. I don't know nothing about P. Diddy. So I can't keep up the conversation. So maybe you don't have anything to respond to my question. So I'm not going to be upset, you know? So the spirit right there. So you maybe you don't know about hurricane on a whole. Maybe you didn't know about Hurricane Melissa that happened last week Tuesday. So you may not have any argument to put forward. So we're going to leave it there, right? And when you get some more ideas and thoughts in your brain, you can come back again and let us talk more about it. Because it is important when we have good things to talk so that others can learn. You know, persons out there in the World Wide Web, all over the world, where we're not in life, we will never be able to reach there. But YouTube takes our things and sends the algorithm out, and it goes places. And when people see these things, they can be motivated or get some more knowledge with what they have. So when you ask me how this person get out of jail, I don't know. I heard about that name, but I can't even tell a story about it. So I won't comment on it because I don't know anything about it. I know about the hurricane that happened last week, and even though it's on, I don't think there's anybody in the world that might not have heard about Hurricane Melissa. It's all over YouTube. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's a record hurricane, so it's everywhere. Sometimes you put a question, you want to talk about mango. Somebody come and talk about stone. Bye. Bye did co. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Bye bye. Have a good evening. Have a good night's rest. And have a good day tomorrow. I'll just let it run for a while, guys. Somebody may comes up. Tetla, calling Tetla. I'm not hearing a sound at all. I'm just letting it run. Lady J, have a good night here. You're laughing at me. I learned from when you come like this level. I just want you master the thing. And when you come like this level, you see, you have to go have patience, you know. Whoa, somebody is on. Somebody else is on. I don't know who is on. I wish I know. Let me see, we have Tetla, JB. Lady J is going off. Somebody just come on. Yeah. See me back. Boy, me back. Hey. It's not that it's late, you know. It's a bit past 9. But the place feel like it's after midnight. Feel like it's after midnight. I'm sitting here, my dear. Once you're there now, me feel good. You don't have to worry yourself. Me just call to make sure. Me sitting here, man. 2 person drop off. Yeah, man. I'm saying that I'm here trying to get people to reason, and somebody is going to come and tell me, ah, After me try explaining the question, let me lean back a little bit, my back want a little lean back. My God, if I'm not careful, I go and lay down on my bed. Well, I've been up from before 9, and I don't get to lie down back. But he's like, I don't really want to sleep. Yes, so then this person is going to ask me different things which doesn't relate to our argument. So I say, because you're deity, I will just sit here and I have company. Yes, I don't know why they changed the time. The time, this time I just can't adjust to it. Trust me. This time is hard, it's stressing. Right now, I plan to tell the people and say I'm going to leave half hour earlier. Because I can't take a night. Because, boy, I mean, I don't know. Let me look outside and say 4 o'clock. I say, Lord Jesus, I can't get used to it. I say 4:30. 5 o'clock, dark, you know, night. So, it is a stress. It is a stressful time. So we just hang in here a little. The JB always say, I must not end the life with people on it. So, sometimes I try. There's no need. I don't see where anything is saved. Because if you're going to say you're saving in the morning is, you know, a little longer. But in the evening, the night come down so early, so you still have to, I don't know what they say. Maybe they may soon change it. I'm not bother with it at all. It's too stressing. To me, it's very stressing. But until they do something, right, that's what I'm saying, because don't so some of them all about the place at different time, and nobody really change. They so settle this thing once and they so settle this thing once and for all. But some may still say they want the time. And it's nice when you have the summer and it is, you know, clear. But me not see the relevance of it at all. But we have to work with it, right? We have to work with it. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice, my dear. So how was it on your way up, Tetla? If you're still watching the ads, when you finish, you can respond. Oh, let me read my Bible. I don't know why I forget to read the Bible. I always say when the live is on, I'm trying to get some time, I should read the Bible. I see 3 persons here. And I'm not going to eat anything more for the night, you know. Eat so much, go to bed with a heavy stomach. Mm. All right, I'm going to find a psalm and read. So the time won't slip so boring away. So by the time the thing gone down to 0, I will just disappear into the bed. Um, Lady J, if you're not gone, do you know where I can get a Holy Bible to buy? Um, so I don't think. Do you think the farm? I may have to check the pharmacy. Mm, maybe you're gone already. I need to buy a Bible. Sometimes I don't want to be reading from the tablet. Sometimes I want to read from the Bible. Where I can highlight something and go back and read it. So I'm gonna read a continuation of a psalm. I'm gonna read from verse. Let me find a psalm to read. Mm-hmm. Let me read another psalm. Psalm 130. Okay, let me read from 30 has 10 verses. Mm-hmm. I will extol thee, O Lord, for thou hast lifted me up, and hast not made my foes, to rejoice over me. O Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me. O Lord, thou hast brought up my soul from the grave. Thou hast kept me alive, that I should not go down to the pit. Sing unto the Lord, O ye saints of his, and give thanks the remembrance of his holiness. For his anger endureth but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And in my prosperity I said, I shall never be moved. Lord, by thy favor, thou hast made my mountain to stand strong. Thou didst hide thy face, and I was troubled. I cried to thee, O Lord, and unto the Lord I made supplication. What profit is there in my blood when I go down to the pit? Shall the dust praise thee? Shall it declare thy truth? Hear, O Lord, and have mercy upon me. Lord, be thou my helper. Thou hast turned for me my mourning like dancing. Thou hast put off my sackcloth and girded me with gladness, to the end that my glory may sing praise to thee, and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks unto thee forever. Forever. And then one of my favorite psalms that I have not read in a while is Psalm. Let me see if it was this one. Let me see. 109. Let me see this one here. If it's this one, I don't think it's this one. 109. And you have 91. All right, man. I'm gonna read this one a long time. Wow. Psalm 109. This is the last psalm. And I think, this will take me to the hour and a half. This passage. So we can read until we see one person there in the live. I don't want to end the live with anybody in the live. So I'm going to read the Bible tonight, right? So we can make up the time. Because it's the horizontal life we are going to have to do live on in the coming days, time ahead. Once you're at a certain level, that's what I was reading in Google today, in YouTube, YT. Once you're at a certain level, you'll have to, we are going to have to use horizontal. And if you're at a certain level, below a certain level, then you'll be allowed to use the vertical. And people, they really want to go up on the horizontal, say, look, as if going on the horizontal is not going to be a choice. So they are letting us, you know, oh, I've been on the horizontal sometime, me one and nobody no come on it. Because they say the ads, as they're running away from the ads, when they say ads that you watch help to make the pay possible. I don't get no pay last month and I'm not getting any this month because you have to reach a threshold. And all people see me come here and sit down at night, you know, so often. And I'm not careful I don't get none December. Because it's not, guys, you will see that everything they say good to eat, good to talk. But as you go along, you will see. I'm going to read Psalm 109. That's why you have to make up the thing, you know. Mm-hmm. Hold not thy peace, O God of my praise. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred, and fought against me without a cause. For my love they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good, and hated for my love. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let the children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be continually vagabonds, and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it come, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with the garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and let oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as a garment which covereth him, and for a girdle wherewith he is girded continually. Let this be the reward of mine adversaries, from the Lord, and of them that speak evil against my soul. But do thou for me, O God, the Lord, for thy name's sake, because thy mercy is good, deliver thou me. For I am poor and needy, and my heart is wounded within me. I am gone like the shadow when it declineth. I am tossed up and down as the locust. My knees are weak through fasting, and my flesh faileth of fatness. I became also a reproach unto them when they looked upon me. They shaked their heads. Help me, O Lord, my God. O save me according to thy mercy, that thou may know that this is thy hand, that thou, Lord, hast done it. Let them curse, but bless thou when they arise. Let them be ashamed, but let thy servant rejoice. Let mine adversaries be clothed with shame, and let them cover themselves with their own confusion, as with a mantle. I will greatly praise the Lord with my mouth. Yea, I will praise him among the multitude, for he shall stand at the right hand of the poor to save him from those that condemn his soul. Right? Because the poor is out there, not have anywhere to go, not have any house, not have any clothes. I like this verse, you know. For he shall stand at the right hand of the poor to save him from those that condemn his soul. So, God to help those persons who are able to, who are not able to provide things right now to make themselves happy and comfortable. For seeing as since Hurricane Melissa has passed, their lives are in turmoil, their lives are in misery. They don't know what to go out and do, they're confused. Some of them were not working, some were probably working some little jobs that don't pay any great money. So if you don't work, you don't get any pay. And maybe the places some of them were working, flooded out, get damaged. So they are going to be slow to getting back on their feet. So as we are talking about the future of these people, realize that it's not an easy task. Until you're in that person's shoe, we're not going to realize it. We're going to say, yes, this can be done and that can be done. But at the end of the day, they don't have. They don't have the finances. Some have children. Some some are pregnant to have a child. So some would have bought their baby things already to go and have their delivery. Now what are they going to do? The things are all gone, wash away. Some of them going to have baby without the clothes because everything is gone. But like it says, God will stand by the right hand of the poor. He's not going to leave them. He's going to make provision. Persons so far have been trying to get things to people, but the devil put some in the way to rob them and take away some of the things them. But that is not going to stop people to go from going. So all they have to do, go in large groups and go with security. Mm-hmm. So when they go with security now, they're going to be safer. But just get them to go like that is not safe. That's what they said. Because persons were robbed at a lonely place. They stop to say they're begging. They don't have anything. And then they start to break people's glass and rob them and do that kind of thing. So when a person is hungry, they are desperate. And it's really sad. When a person is hungry and have children and their house break up gone and they don't have anything to give them to eat, some of them, as I said, the jobs they are doing does not give them any, compensation. They don't qualify. So, and most of them are farmers. Percenti always have big farmers. They are the ones that plant so many acres of scallion and all the different kind of vegetables. That's where it comes from. So, just hope and pray the Lord will help them to be back on their feet and to use wisdom in what they are doing. Sometimes these people will come back on their feet and they move so quick, get what they are doing because they know their aim. But those that have a lot of children, not have anywhere to put them, anybody to help them, that's the headache. But like it said, the last verse said, God will stand at the right hand of the poor. And in the Beatitudes, Matthew 5, Jesus said, blessed are the poor. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for they shall see God. Right? So, it's honestly a sin to be poor. It's a sin when you want to acquire things and you don't have it. It's a sin now they are there, they lose their houses. Some would have been living in rented place, just the same. But they lose their place and have anything, no clothes, no furniture, no stove, no pot, everything gone. But God will give them the strength. Their life was spared. He's going to give them the strength. Irish Jimmy, you're still going strong. You're alone over there. Happy to see you back. I was out to turn off the live and I said, no, let it go on. You're passing through. All right, you're passing through. You stop to give a little check. I hope I see you another evening. Never stop coming and keep coming. Right, Jimmy? Keep coming. Don't stop coming. Cause I like you over here. Yes, I was talking about those persons. I don't know if you had seen the question. Those persons who have suffered losses, their houses were damaged, the houses collapsed, everything gone. And even if they would have more or less bought little groceries. JB look like him gone, you know, and not hearing him at all. Look like he came and he said when just have his dinner. So yeah, man, it's very sad times. So we're looking, as you see, I put in the topic, we're looking at to say that what future would you suggest to these people? What should they do? Somebody had said they would need to go together in unity, right? Because they have to start back somewhere, and the first thing one has to look for is shelter. Shelter. So, to me, it will be good for them to build a concrete structure that can stand up to hurricane, but not many persons. That's going to take a lot of money that they don't have. So it's best if they go and get a little board structure, and for the time being, or and then gradually try hoping that we won't get another storm, because we don't get these fear storms every year. See, Gilbert is 37 years after Gilbert. Yeah, I was thinking of an underground shelter, and I suggested a cave, but I realized that most of these caves have water, right? So the waters come from above or below the earth, but water is always running in caves. I think that's why caves are there, channel water to other places, channel water to the ocean, channel it to other ponds, other rivers, you know. So I was saying that, be that, I'm not laughing, it's not a joke. I thought the hurricane was going to take over the whole place. When it came first, it was as if it was going to be on the southeast, St. Thomas and Kingston, and it drift come down to the reef down there. So very scary. It seemed to me and then where it came, it just went into the middle of the country and sweep go back up again. What kind of hurricane is that? That's not a normal hurricane. It to me it was going to come down to the grill, the west of the country, and then walking in backbone of the country from the west straight back up to east. It to me it come to take away a lot of people. I'm surprised they have not gotten the technology stopper. I wish there was one, but can that be done? They have to live for everything. Well, that's true. That is true. But it is so sad, though. It is so sad. But maybe they will eventually, if you see Starlink come nowhere, they can do, people can use that now and do in space. So after Starlink, they get exposed to Starlink. I don't think they're going to need the other cable services. Or Starlink going to take them over. It is very sad. Like the power generators that could break it down. Okay. Whoa. It's just sad. And it's every year like the Ghostbusters. I think so too. It's just sad that every year. But somehow I don't think we're going to get another one for now. Seeing as this one was 37 years after the last one, you know, 37 years ago we had Hurricane Gilbert. And this, so maybe under 37 years, it may not be in our lifetime, another one may come. But they don't normally come like this every year. If they come like this every year, they would have to pack up and leave the country and go live somewhere else. They couldn't live there. It's so bad, man. You have been watching it on the internet. I don't. When it happened bad in Florida, I don't think Florida has ever had any like that. Granted, you guys have flooding, wash away houses, but this can't come with rain and breeze. I think it's to do with the way the islands are and the way the wind comes down the three islands. Yeah, because the south wind, I grew up learning that the south wind is dangerous. The south wind, right? And anything coming from the south is dangerous. But Gilbert was not from the south. From the south side, it was from the west, northwest. It was from the northwest. But they said anything from the south is bad. So you're on your way to your roost now, Jimmy. You're on your way to your roost. I like the name Irish Jimmy. I'm from Ireland. So how have you been for the few days that it's about 2 weeks that we have not seen you? How have you been? You're in the house. Okay. You're in the house now. Okay. So how have you been since the last time we saw you? How have you been? How have you been treating yourself? Well, we're just hoping that things will work out for those people and that, you know, they are unhappy right now because no matter how you want to know you have a home. When you get to starting courses, okay. So you're going to be starting a course soon. December or next week. So in a way, we will not be seeing you around because you'll be studying, right? I wish you all the best. And remember, you can stop by anytime. Oh, from Monday. Whoa. So you need to go and check out all the books. What are you going to major in? Right. Doing a lot of thing. So what are you going to major in? You're going to go for the third level, the doctorate. I don't see you going anything less. I see you going up to that level. Doing first aid, bakery, and door license. I don't. And a few. Okay. You're going to be busy. And we will not be able to see you often. But whenever you do get the time, you can stop by and give us a little chat because we enjoy your company. Right? Coaching and me, it's a lot of work, man. All right, so on your way, you're in your house, so have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful evening. Well, I don't know if you're having evening or morning. Maybe you're having morning. You're supposed to be a couple hours ahead of us. And take care of yourself and try to study as much as you can. And how long is your course? About a year? It's 3 a.m. And for me, it's after 9. 9:46 for me. 9:46. And it's 3 a.m. for you. So the next 2 hours, so it's dark. You're going to try and get some nap. Oh, run for 4 days. Okay, but maybe by January you'll be finished. Well, enjoy your courses. Enjoy thanks. You do Thanksgiving too? Or it's only in America they do Thanksgiving? Okay. Enjoy yourself, and we hope to see you when you finish study. I don't want you to take a break from the study because you may get mixed up and then you say, oh, I have a course tomorrow and I've not done my assignment as yet. Okay. So, Jimmy, take care of yourself and all the best. I just have a few more minutes to run this live, maybe another 10 minutes. I just don't want to end it with persons on it. In Ireland, we have banana. What sort of banana? The red one or the green one? I don't know, but it's not easy at all. Red banana or the green one? All right. Well, you're having some giving. Whether it's banana, whatever, banana, apple, mango, plum, yellow. All right, banana. Good night. Good night, brother Jimmy. Irish Jimmy, good night. I'm sorry that JB wasn't over here. You weren't over the other side. I guess JB have fallen asleep because I've not been seeing him coming up. All right. Take care of yourself. No Irish Jimmy. I'm just gonna give this another 5 or 10 minutes to full up the 2 hours. Likewise, the next one would need about 10 minutes. So between them both, I would do 10 minutes. And by then, the time would have been, the next 10 minutes would have been before it. 8 minutes to 10. Hi, uncle. What? How are you doing? I just say, my auntie used to pull the trick on us as kids. She would say, do you want a plum? And we would say, yes. And she would say, oh, oh yeah, Rich Jimmy, you're not easy at all. Uncle, go someplace else. I don't know where you want me to stand up. Go someplace else. Go and look for your friends elsewhere. Don't let me have to block you from here, right? Find something sensible. Whoa, that will be something else. You don't have anything to say, no, so when you come but don't stand up. Get off the channel and go somewhere else. Go have some manners. Right, that's what you want me to do. Anyway, have a good. Don't let them hold up your time. You know what you're about. When you ask, some people come with some statements and questions, and when you ask, they see what you're talking about. You know, they see it, and when you ask, they don't know they're going to bed now, and they back away and take their time and go on. Then they come and they write some foolishness. So you see, the learning is not there. So when you come and thumbs up the live and like up the live, you're going to talk what doesn't really make sense. Just another 10 minutes and then we end the live. Give it a little more grace. It's attention. But sometimes I ignore and don't really pay them any attention. You know, they don't come and ask. They want to know where you work, where they want to know all those things. Sometimes you really wonder. The conversation is there, and you put the question to them. And then when I ask you, where are you from? Where this? They just try to find a way not to answer the question. But they want you to answer their question. So they just want attention. So sometimes I just, Auntie D, when you laugh, it makes me laugh. I wonder why. I wonder why. Just say Earth if they ask. All right. I'm going to say that and see what their response will be. Mm-hmm. Yes, my dear, I had a very great day today. They ending very well. I'm pleased. I could not have done 2 hours today on the live. I did a little hour, about 10, 15 minutes. So I said tonight I would just come and do about the same. But then I said, let me hang in there a little bit. Although right now I was just saying that I wanted the live to go to 0. that means nobody is on, then I would just end the live. But once I see persons on, I say, let me just stay on as well. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, you have people running from side to side. They don't want to come in to even say hi, so they stay in the bushes for whatever reason. They stay among the trees. And sometimes it's best being out there in the trees too, because they may have to move again quickly. So instead of going back and forth, best to stay. And sometimes they go back and forth and they don't have anything to say. So Jimmy, do you have a channel? I don't remember if I'd asked you that question already. I don't remember. Maybe I did. But anyway, get yourselves together. But then I think they like to be there sniffing bush. They just like to be there. And sometimes they tell they were there when they were not anywhere near. But they want to be in the bush and they want to feel relaxed with nature. Yes, I had a channel doing forest walk. Then how is it that me not come up and let me look, let me make a note of it again because I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I'm going to find it. Oh, so you're not doing anything in a long time, so maybe the channel is not active then. Maybe it's not active, that's why I don't see it, because I never go on your channel to give you support. I know that you are going to study. You're not going to have the time now. Right? You're not going to have the time to do that. You're not going to have the time to deal with any channel business. It takes a lot of time. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you don't have the time. Sometimes you have to make the time. Because I have things to do, video to do. And I said to myself, I wanted to do it before I start the live. And then I realized I forget. Yeah, man, do something on it so we can connect and share. I keep telling JB and Tetla to have one other channel activate. Then we all can float around and support each other. Give each other. What I would do for them, you see? They would have reached their target in no time at all. I would encourage Lady J to. When I first talk to her, different to know how things are going with her. Yeah, man, very much. Very amazing. And then I'm moving with a set of people who makes me feel so happy. I enjoy their company. Even I'm not on the live, I said to myself, what are these people doing now? It gives me a sense of coming together. Give me that feelings. And then you come along with yours. Everybody have a little thing about them. Everybody is different. But everybody helps to make each other happy. If I did have a channel with 100 people on it at night time, I don't think I'll be happy. Because I would be so scared because they are going to be criticizing and some would not agree with this person and it create a problem. So I'm so glad that my circle is small. Small circle. I can't afford a big circle. So I take it as it is. Boy. So I've also gone cold turkey quitting vapes as I'm a don't right. So far me to give up smoking vapes is hard when you're going cold turkey. Okay, when you say vapes that run away mosquito, that's the one that I know. Using a plastic straw to trick my mind. Okay. Don't right. Don't go back to doing it again. It's not healthy. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect you. So you chew on it. That's good. You go back. It's not healthy, man. Don't bother with it. Don't bother to go back on it. I don't know. I see persons on it. Well, definitely not healthy. I'm over a week. A week. You just started. But I'm going to encourage you. Don't go back on it. Yeah, don't go back on it. Don't go back on it. Try push ahead. Anytime it comes into your brain, put a gum in your mouth or where they say do the straw thing. Would chewing a gum help you or eating a sweet, like a mint sweet? But if you are doing brilliantly, then continue doing what you're doing. Boy, these people are not moving. Two persons are there and they're not moving at all. All right, Irish Jimmy. I'm not my health. I'm not my health, it's my wealth. Yeah. Yes, continue to be good and don't go back to that, to doing it again. Continue. I'm constantly eating soft meat. Yeah. Or if you want to chew gum, something, because I don't like it. I'm proud that I've made this very, very good. Good. Do it by yourself. Yes, it's not, doesn't make any sense. One person done. All right. Doesn't make any sense. Your health is important. Very, very important. I don't like gum. Mom used to say it sticks to the heart. I don't like it neither. I don't. Say I don't really eat gum. Mm-mm. If I'm in the mood, I may eat one or two sweets. I may eat one or two sweets if I'm in the mood, but I don't really fool around the gum. All right. Because you may chew the gum and you end up swallow the gum. Because most people, when they eat the gum, they swallow the gum. After they finish chewing it, they swallow it. Yeah. All right. Go pack up your things so I don't want daylight. The classes start Monday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So you're going to go into Wednesday before us. So get your things together and put yourself ready to get all the things that you need. Blow bubbles. Yeah, I don't like this when they blow the bubbles. It looks too messy. Like pop, pop, pop. It just look messy. It looks really messy. Really, really messy. All right, Irish. I'm glad that you stayed. So you helped me to reach the 2 hours. You helped me really. Yes, you helped me. I don't know if Tetsu is still here. And it's like, have a good night, Irish. I think I'll just end this one here. I don't know what that has to do with anybody. Have a good night and take care of yourself. Bye bye. What is this? If I was a vegetable, I would be a potato. Be a potato. Okay. Some say there'll be a carrot. There'll be callaloo. There'll be spinach. So many different things. Potato. Okay, you told to be a potato. All right. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of the morning that is coming up on you now. If I was a call, a called, look, go to your bed. Have a good evening. Have a good, not evening, have a good morning. All right. Sometimes I feel that I would just have this thing running. hmm It's like I want it to just end by itself. I want to develop that attitude for the life to end by itself, not for me ending the life. I want to develop that in me instead of me coming to say, "Oh, I'm off now." I want it to just end. I see it at zero, and then I say, "Okay." Or sometimes you see it at zero, and you're there taking a little time. Somebody pop up. So stay blessed, Irish. All the best. Take care of yourself and study best, study hard so you can get a good grade. I can't bother with this studying right now. Take a break. Take a break. All right. Stay well. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. And remember, if you're a vegetable, you said you like to be carrot. All right. So because I see this one at zero, and it has started before, 5 minutes before the next one, I can stop it right here. So, guys, those who are out in the trees, take care of yourselves.